an idiot if you're not watching these three stocks for Monday's trading day. Last week on Friday, as always, I gave you one of the biggest stocks in the market on SRFM before it exploded over 40% to the upside. If you missed it, don't worry, because the top stock for Monday looks like an absolute monster in the making and could just be the next big short squeeze in the market. As always, I'm saving my absolute favorite stock for last, so make sure to watch the full video if you like making money. This is not the video you want to skip. First up on the list is one of the big drone runners from last week on UAVS. Now, drone stocks went crazy to end the week after new Secretary of Defense Hegseth announced a massive drone surge into the weekend. Now, UAVS looks insane for a massive continuation to the upside if this one thing happens on Monday morning. Now, looking over here at UAVS, we have a massive daily breakout ready to happen here over 164. That being said, what I have to see here is a break and hold over 163. If I see buyers come in heavy over 163, pull back to retest that breakout level and get bought back up aggressively, that is my signal for an entry here off the pullbacks over 163 for the range back overhead all the way to 2 and 220 to the upside. Again, this chart looks fantastic, but as always, no break, no trade. Number 2 and next up on the list here looks 10 times better than number 1 as always, and this is one that I called out last week on the free watch list before it exploded over 100%. Now, that stock here is WKHS, and again, we called it out on last week's watch list before it made an over 100% move to the upside. Now, I'll be watching WKHS for a simple pivot back over overhead supply. If we do get that pivot, this thing has massive room back to the upside. We are going to have to first see a reversal off of these lows after the sell-off into Friday. So what I want to see is buyers showing strength back over $4.60. If we find strong buying pressure back over $4.63 on the pivot back above VWAP, I'll then be looking for price to confirm off those pullbacks for a nice pullback entry opportunity somewhere over $4.40 a share. If we get that confirmation off those pullbacks, we have massive room back overhead to 550 and 7 to the upside. This thing looks insane, but of course, as always, no confirmation, no trade. Next up, and last but not least, is the massive short squeeze in the making on the stock that exploded over 1,000% last week. And before I give it to you, I give you the top 3 stocks in the market every single night for completely free. So please do me a massive favor, hit that like button to say thank you, and hit that follow button as well so you're tuned in every single night for my top stock watch list. Now, that stock here is the massive explosion in the market last week on ABVE. And surprisingly, this thing looks like it still has a ton of room to the upside. So what I'll first be looking for is a break of structure to the upside. So if we do find buyers tomorrow over $3.40, I want to then look for pullbacks to set up, and if we see those pullbacks get bought back up aggressively to form a bit of a base, a beautiful pullback opportunity there for that massive move back to the upside all the way to 5 and even 650 overhead. Now, this thing looks insane, and I think this makes a pretty massive move again this week. But again, as always, no break, no confirmation, no trade. To unlock access to my entire stock watch list every night, every morning, and to actually watch me trade these stocks in real time every day with alerts, education, chat room access, and so much more, make sure to claim access to your 7-day free trial while spots last, so you're able to take full advantage of this insane week coming up in the market. And of course, as